Hey guys, King Ali here, and today we'll be reading some My Hero, right? Chapter 339. We'll get into that. Right now, they have some plan to get a Yoma back, or to kind of win a Yoma back. I mean, it's not gonna be hard. A Yoma is a good person. He just got blackmailed, so I do wonder what their plan is. And last panel was with that girl from the General Machinery. I know she likes making gadgets and stuff. She came in clutch many times, so I do wonder. I mean, she's back in the story, so cool. So I wonder what she's gonna do. All right, let's get into it. She meets Decky again. How's it hanging? What can I do for you? My danger sense didn't activate. I was caught off guard. Oh yeah, I forgot he has danger sense. I was like, what's he talking about? Caught unawares by the bosom. Hatsume. Did Ida say that? Damn, Ida. Alright. I didn't think you were the type to point that out. But we have come to you today to request custom repairs. Why not put in a request to the item instantly? Of the agencies are well. There's been disruption to the typical exchange of goods and services these days. We now need to rely on the support course. Okay. If you don't say it, well, that makes sense. Huh? Don't tell me. Is she clueless about the state of the world? Is that believable? Like, so there was no like intercom. Guys, villains took over society. I think you should know that. Cause like, ain't no way she just like. Do you know how many days they've been living with society being in the mud, bruh? And she just didn't know. I know it's for a comedic effect. Like, I know it's a joke. I'm supposed to laugh, but like, man. All right. I mean, I doubt like they're not even gonna tell her, bro. But consumer expert, what is with you on explosions? Customer repairs, come in. That's crazy. She don't know nothing, bro. AFO them took over the whole society. She out thinking she can go to the mall shop like it's normal. All right, hey, cool, cool. Oh, I like how we get to see the inside of like the barriers and stuff. I mean, inside of the support course and yada yada yada. Things are a bit different here. I'm in charge of the R&D for the UA barrier. Maintain this to one each. Okay. Oh, I mean, if he's in charge, power loader, yeah, he's clutch. He's the man behind the scenes, bro. If he's in charge of the barrier, then like we beat that nigga, bro. Without that barrier, bro, villains would have been invaded this shit. Mid gauntlets, the latest in compression tech. Those reported size from overseas, so I can't restock. Think you can fix them for me? Is this a rush job? You bet it is. No can do. Damn. The level of damage, I need to remake them basically from scratch. I mean, like the condemnium. Can Momo make these? I know you're gonna hurt the economy, but clutch, bro. Like, so no can do. Walking away at the speed of note. Oh, this will be one of them comedic chapters. Okay, okay. Assuming what on my armor. Before the spec dogs, no can do. How frank. Don't sweat it. We can make what you need. We're in Hasume's class. Thank you. We're in your debt. Wait, why can they do it but not Hasume? Hasume takes to tinkering like a fish to water, so I assume she would offer aid. What are you working on? Yeah, she's probably making something crazy then. The effect shutter blocks, the blasting. Oh, cool. I answer this to help improve our defense, basically concocting the mechanism in case of mass evacuation. Like I alluded to before, her zeal and inventive mind put her in a league of her own. Yeah, like Asuma, she was definitely the one that was like built different when it came to like making stuff. Even a perfect A plus idea could drop to an A minus in a flash. When I think of a new baby, I gotta raise it high. That's some wisdom for me. I appreciate it. Like characters that have like that love for their craft to the point where they're just trying to like they're always trying to do something new. Like whatever they make is not good enough. It's always like I mean it's good enough to them, but they're like, but if I don't if I don't be on top of my game and improve it, it gonna drop. The quality gonna drop. I'm gonna make sure it stays high. Like I can always respect that type of shit, bro. That's what like mechanics, engineers, scientists, doctors, all that. Like I can respect all that kind of work, man. Like it's hard. It's really hard to do, and it's cool seeing passionate character from the support class too, because they don't really have to fight villains, risk their lives, and yada yada yada. They they help literally everywhere else, because when there's no villain, right? You don't need fucking heroes. But even if there's no villains, you need these engineers to make your life easier, So shout out support class. Shout out support class. Again, no wonder you're paying no mind to outside world. You're laser focused on your beloved inventions. You're pretty amazing, Hasume. Don't be dense, Midoriya. As dense as Hennessy. Words I'm aware of the network. You may not be fighters, but yeah, exactly. I knew I wasn't supposed to believe when they said, because it doesn't make sense when like she doesn't know the outside world. It doesn't add up. Like I knew it was for a joke. Like it's supposed to be a joke. All right, that's cool. You may not be fighters, but just like you guys, but just like how you guys are trying every trick in the book to protect as many people as possible, we're tackling it our own way. Inventing stuff is how the support course does heroics. Yeah, exactly. Like I learned to really respect that kind of thing, because like usually I'll just be like, man, y'all just make shit. Fuck out of here. But no, like honestly, making shit means more than beating a nigga's ass. I mean, like in most contexts, of course, if it's like AFO, no matter what you make, you're losing. You need a hero to beat them. But like normally, like in most societies, you would kind of value people that can make things like more than people that just beat someone's ass because they're acting bad, aka heroes. So like, she got my respect. But yeah, inventive stuff is hard to support because that's heroics. Wow, Hatsume. What was that? I couldn't replicate them exactly. My babies might not be the latest and greatest, but please put them to work for you. Gloves included. Neat. Did your left hand alone just whip these up? Thanks so much. And this is no perfect replica armor either, but enjoy. Hooray, thank you. Wait, she made them? Dude! Let me put some respect on Natsume. What the fuck? She said she couldn't do it. Yeah, I was so confused when like the other students were talking about some, oh, Hasume won't do it, I would do it. I was like, well, what? I thought she was built different. Y'all can do the same thing she can? Nope. Alright. Let me go back to when she said nope. Okay, yeah. Wow, she made them real quick. Nah. Hasume cool. Alright. This is no perfect replica. Yeah, man. Hooray. We were just about to take the measurements. Yeah, exactly. Those guys were about to take the measurements and Hasume just finished. Damn. Please give your hero course pals a message. Let's win this. Hey, alright. Shit. See, and that's what I mean too. Like, in this kind of story, I don't expect Hasume to get much screen time at all. Because why should she? You know, like, she's in a support course. She already got a good amount of screen time before. But then, like, but this is still like a hero-based story. So we need to see more heroes, yada. So not getting Hatsume for many volumes, that's fine. But when we do get them again, make them impactful. And what he did here was good. Like, this is what I want to see. Because, like, Hasume from before, like I said, good scenes overall. She really made, like, when you think support class, you think UA students that help make things, the future of, like, machinery, you think of her. And then she appears in the story again and literally does what, like, you expect someone of a genius level to do, you know? So this is what I like to see. Again, like, after this, I don't need to see Hasume for the next, like, 100 chapters. But if she does show up, again, make her ball out. That's all I ask. Just make them have good scenes when they're on screen. They don't got to be on screen all the time, but when they are, make them good. Let's win this. That didn't take long, you two. Good thing we're all prepped already. Just in time then, thanks. Faces ain't supposed to stick that way, yeah? I've heard about what Class A has been through. Oh, Mount Lady. Sadly, we can't afford to waste a single day at this point. Our best case scenario is still finding and Mopan, the Liberation Front, and the League of Villains. Okay, so they're still separating the Liberation Front and the League of Villains. They're calling them two different things. Okay. Because I don't know if they're just the Liberation Front now. But they'll solve this whole mess, so we're not abandoning the original plan altogether. And standing around all days confused. Ayoma, think he'll take the hand we offered? I have faith that Ayoma will come back to us. Yeah, he should. Like, he's not going to go for it. Like, Ayoma, like, it's literally up to y'all. Because Ayoma is coming to y'all. It's just that, are y'all going to accept it or not? You know what I'm saying? He let people get endangered, but, like, it wasn't personal. Because, like, I don't like power scaling kindness and shit like that. But, I am curious, what would happen if Ayoma let some Class A kids die? You know, like, if he was involved in, like, killing, like, Shoji or like Mina or something like that, would they react the same way? Would they be like, "Oh, Ayoma, come back, yeah, come back, you one of us"? Or is it because like the stuff he did was to people? Like, of course, you're still mad. Like, it's not like this. We don't care about those niggas. Come back. Like, they were still angry. Yada yada yada. But they knew, they knew he still had it in him. But I wonder if like the deaths of like people they personally knew would be enough to be like, yeah, I don't think this guy has it in him. Like, even if he killed them by blackmail, so it's not like he really wanted to. But I wonder if like the deaths of like some Class A members, don't gotta be important ones, some Class A members would be enough for them to be like, you know what, Aoma, fuck you. Like, but yeah, because like right now he didn't do too much damage to Class A at all, or Izawa, so I feel like it's easier for them to be like, yeah, just come back, bruh. As long as you act good now, stopping the risk, act good, and then we're fine. They can get away with doing something like that. So, assuming he ain't ran by some kind of curse, I think it'd be fine because he had always had his sights set on the man he wants to be more than any of us. Yeah, I think I saw a tweet like this. Yeah. Hori, that's not true. Ayoma has not always had his sights set on the man he wanted to be more than the Class A student. That is just not true. Because I get it that like some Class A, a lot of the Class A had they were struggling with like who they wanted to be. Even Ida with the stain stuff. Deki overall, he couldn't really like he didn't know exactly what path to take. There's a lot, yada yada yada. But they had moments where they understood that like, okay, this is what one become. This is what one become. This is what one become. Ayoma had nothing. He had none of those moments at all. And it's not like he didn't have those moments because he already knew that he was just. Because like if he did, then why not show it? Why are you saying it instead of showing it? And like Corey does do this sometimes where like what the characters say and what actually happened kind of disconnect. Like a good like the two main examples. I know one was with Mario Overhaul and like a comment someone made about the fight, but like I don't remember it too well, so I don't want to misquote. But the Spinner thing, right? Like Spinner is called Shigaraki's most loyal follower. That is simply not true. It's only said in the story, but like y'all remember chapter, is it 160? The one when like Team Shigaraki chased Overhaul, right? Who was the only guy in the League of Villains telling Shigaraki that, like questioning him? Spinner. He was literally telling Shigaraki, dude, is this really Stain's will? Like, is what we're doing, is this really for Stain? Like, what you're saying and what we're doing, like, they're not adding up. I'm checking you right now. Like, are you sure this is? Well, we get scenes like those of clear doubt in Spinner. No one in the league was doubting. Of course, like, that don't mean they trust Shiggy, but they at least weren't vocally doubting him like Spinner was. Of course, you could argue, oh, a loyal member would doubt him. And come on, does that even sound right? Like, come on now. So I was just like, having scenes of Spinner, like someone else in the league doubting Shigaraki, and Spinner's like, whoa, you can't do that. You can't doubt Shiggy. Yeah, they like that kind of scene. I'll be like, okay, Spinner most loyal, I can see it. And also with the Kendo and Momo, Kendo, like Momo had like a plan to like win the Class A Class B, and then Momo had a plan to win the Class A Class B, and Kendo kind of thwarted that plan perfectly. Like what Momo like used, like the way she used the Yoma, yada, all that was thwarted perfectly. Kendo had this plan to use like the guy called Black. I mean, I don't know if that's his quirk or whatever, but that guy like how Kendo used them and stuff like that took out Ioma with ease. Like Kendo's directions took him out. Then Kendo's directions also made like she separated Momo and everyone else. That was Kendo's idea. Then Kendo was 1v1ing Momo, beat her 1v1, and then Momo tied the cannon to her, and then while being tied, she beat Invisible Girl. So that is 3 people out of the 4 she had to beat. Kendo helped take out 3 people basically directly. She took 2 with her own hands, so that's half the members she physically beat down, and Aoma was pretty much her. Of course, the other guy actually took him out, but we know for a fact it was Kendo's plan. Like, we see it on screen. So that's impressive, right? And she lost no members doing it. She did it perfect sweep, 4-0. So we see Kendo took out 3 people. Well, she took out 2 people directly, took out 1 person indirectly, perfect sweep, and Momo had a plan that Kendo thwarted. Like she thwarted Momo's plan perfectly. After seeing all those four, I was like, okay, I think Kendo performed better than Momo here. And then Momo had the lucky bag where she had the mushroom spray, the night goggles, and shit like that. And then after the lucky bag, Kendo goes up and says, after looking at the stats, I think Momo is better. How? They said she felt like she lost to Momo. Why would you make her say that? How are you took out 3 of the 4 people? You had influence in taking out 3 of the 4 people. Momo had a plan that you thwarted. Like, in that moment, you outsmarted her at her own game. And you beat her 1v1. And even while tied to the cannon, you still beat one of her members. And you lost nobody. And you still felt like you lost because Momo had a night vision goggles or some shit. And like the mushroom spray. Like, dude, no. And then here, like, Bakugo, right? Because, like, right here when Todoroki's saying, oh, he has more than any of the class. Ayoma has a higher set of being, like, the man he wants to be. Didn't Bakugo get captured by villains? And, like, they were telling him, hey, we gonna give you this, and that. Bakugo's like, no, I know what I want. All Might. All Might, the way he looks like when he's winning, that's who I am. That's what I want. I don't want to be like y'all niggas. Ayoma had a scene better than that. Really? Y'all believe that? But yeah, so that became kind of long. But I just want to get that out just so y'all don't think I'm just saying shit. Like, Hori does tend to do this a lot. I mean, not a lot. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Like, it's just a line. It's really not a big deal. But when I read it, it's going to be annoying. So I'll point it out. Okay, people, let's move Midoriya at the center of the operation. Class 20 heroes, search squad assemble. Meanwhile, in the Kansai region. Anyone hurt? Sun Eater? Oh, Sun Eater back! I miss my nigga Tamaki, bro. I miss him. Oh, and Tajiro here too. Nice. Thank you so much. Hard to believe those dang villains started tossing their weight. Hand the ponies, well, of course, easy. We get you on open to Service 30. Shiketsu High? How is it solid as UA? Bro, there is no way the principal was literally going over how UA's latest tech and how, like, we got is it Masume? I can't believe I forgot her name. It's like something Sume. Hatsume, yeah. How Hatsume is in charge of, like, evacuation. How is it Power Driver? Power Driver, wait, it's right here. Hold up. Power Loader. How Power Loader is in charge of, like, the barrier. Like, we got some top tier niggas on this defense. This dude was plotting this whole time. And you're telling me Shiketsu High is at that same level. And we just don't. Bro, there's no way, bro. Anyway, if they're going to gas up Shiketsu High like this, fine. It's fine. Thank you, my man. No things. Fewer people means much less intel. We're in the test part. You know what this means. Gone are the days of slinging sneak attack and racing each other. Now it's the opposite. Both sides are putting out all the stops, gearing up, and the true blue ball all I want every front. So about a plan B, let's review the key info about the other battle that could decide it all. I wonder what other battle they're talking about. Oh, like the Stain thing? Like when Stain gave him the stuff? Yeah, on my... Alright, I mean, good chapter. I like the Hatsume shit. That's cool. Getting more in the support class. Support class really clutch, man. Every time they're needed, they like. When did they ever go to the support class and not get help, or go to the support class and then, like, the support class doesn't, like, improve them? A lot of these heroes are only as strong as they are because of the support class. Shout out them. They actually living up to their name. But yeah. Okay. Not bad chapter. Overall, liked it. The next chapter, of course, want to see more of the All Might stuff. Want to see what All Might's getting into. What he's talking about. And I do want to see what Operation. Like, I thought we'll get the Operation this chapter, but it's fine. I'll just get it next chapter. Yeah, I really wonder what the thing is, and I don't know why they're pressing this Ayoma thing. Like, I'm actually worried that he's gonna stay with AFO. No, Like, just join already, nigga. Like, what? But yeah. I am curious. Like, is he really not gonna get any punishment? I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess. But like, that's a bad precedent to set, right? Precedent to set. Oh yeah, you can give info and lead to people dying, but as long as you're cool with us, you're not gonna, we're not gonna let you suffer. But of course, that could be being. That's what being a hero is all about. Giving people second chances when in cases where normal people wouldn't. Then now Yoma, especially since like a lot of people in Yoma's position will want to do more to make up for like what he did. So yeah, curious on that. Um, I'm not sure if the Tamaki thing. I know Tamaki's here in Nigeria, but I'm not sure that they're actually gonna like follow through and be here again. And Mario's not here for some reason. Like we saw him in the war, so like you can get active. And this Shikitsu High or whatever, like I want to see more of them because they're gassing them up. I don't know how they're saying they're on the level of UA defensively. Like what the fuck? No way. But I didn't see it with my own eyes. But yeah, not a bad video. I mean, not a bad chapter. That's about it. Check the description for all my stuff. Discord, Twitter, my Patreon. Follow me there for early access to content, the best content you ever seen in your life. And yeah, that's about all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Hey guys, King Nadi here, and today we'll be reading some My Hero. Definitely should have read 340 and 341 a while back, but it's what it is. I'm reading now. I did hear these chapters. It might have been 341 specifically, but I heard it was pretty good. So I'm excited for it. Last one I read was about the machine girl, the one that tinkers with the machines. I like that chapter, to be honest. Like she was doing her thing. Had some good dialogue here and there. I like I like just the role she plays, even though like she barely shows up. But when she does, she leaves a big impact. So thumbs up on that. But yeah, no, much to say about 331. Oh, 331 did end too. They're saying like the next like big front. And we also saw Nijire, Fat Gum, and Sun Eater. So yeah, so that plan B or whatever that they're gonna get into in 340 most likely. I'm excited to see what it is. So let's get to it. He almost exam results. Oh, he might be like bunked and stuff. They said there might be more spies, but it's alright. Everyone in this room, they're not spies, right? Like, right? It's so funny. They said Endeavor, Genus, and the other big heroes are in command out in the field at the moment. You know how they could only name two? There's no one else, bruh. They said Endeavor, Genus. Damn, there's no one else, bro. Let's just put to like show the big heroes, because damn, we have no manpower, bro. That's crazy. Wild Pussycat. She's still here, bro. Didn't she lose her powers and she out here making freaking cat jokes, bro? Oh, was it just okay? She was. I see. You know what? I honestly don't care what the Pussycats are. I don't care their freaking dynamics. I don't know why I was about to break down like where like woo's woo and stuff like that. Like it don't matter. Oh, okay, so it was her that lost her quirk. Because that's what I wanted to know. Like, was she the one that lost the quirk, or was it someone else? Bro, she's quirkless. I like that Hori still brought it in the story though. Like, it's a little detail. I didn't really need it, but it's just cool that her quirk got robbed, but she's still trying to hit the fields and do something. That's hustle. We like hustle here. Split them up. League of Villains, yeah, of course. Based on the data recorded during Storm Strike's battle, Tomura Shigaraki is now far more powerful than even All for One. Alright, I'm completely fine with that. Um, Especially since All for One, like, if his fight with All Might and Kamino was his peak, then yeah, easily Shiggy's better. Especially since All for One's probably much weaker now, just, for, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they literally mentioned Kamino in the next sentence, and everyone who witnessed the fight in Kamino has a decent idea of All for One's strength. Yeah, that's true. We don't exactly know how much they can. Whatever. Should they attack together, we have no hope of victory. Damn, is it this bad? Why didn't they double team Star? She could have spoken his name all for one, meaning New Order's rules would have worked on him, I think. That's really his name? No way. Off one and Shiggy gotta be at least 10 kilometers apart. You know how off one and Shiggy be on that few shit? Like they be like off one like in Shiggy's head type shit, and they're just like I wonder if that wouldn't happen if they're super far apart. I don't really think that matters, because he was in Tartarus in the paranormal front, that war when they all fought Shiggy at once. Yeah, All for One's in Tartarus, so he should have been more than 10 kilometers. So yeah, that probably is not a factor. But separating them is still a good idea regardless. Okay, good. Because when they talk about Dabby, they say it's a strength, it's a threat we became aware of through. And I was praying they didn't say fucking the paranormal, Liberation Front arc because Dabby was a threat way before that. But yeah, they said the kids training camp. So yeah, yeah, and Dabby's Hawk's weakness. So and Hawks is one of the very few, Endeavor, Genius, other big heroes, right? Just put in up all for one. And Shigaraki means getting Dabi out the way too. Not just Dabi, exactly all of them. Bro, you're asking too much, bro. What the fuck? You gotta split Dabi up, and we gotta split all for one up, and Shigi up, and Toga up, and like bro. Every one of the enemy's major operatives, we must divide and conquer one by one. Oh yeah, I mean that's a decent plan. To that end, we have to lure each of these villains to their defeat. Honestly, I think this is very doable. Like Toga and them don't really care about being together. You know what I'm saying? They're not like it's like if you lure Toga out to like a certain position, she won't be like wait. I'm not going to leave without Dabi. They're not gonna say that. So yeah, this is very doable. You mean Aoma? They want to use Aoma as a double agent, huh? Pretty convenient, not gonna lie, but they put like it wasn't easy. Like usually, like the super convenient like spies would be like they get caught being a spy, then they immediately like wait, I'll lie, I'll give them fake info to help you guys, don't kill me, that kind of thing. But here, they were like no, like they empathized with Aoma, and then like it just made it easy. So they put in enough work. Like even if they do use Aoma to their advantage. Like they put that extra effort to make that happen. So I'm fine with it. Born quirkless. It's crazy. You almost born quirkless, bro. Damn. All right. I want to trust him, but I do trust his teacher. Is someone really lost his eye? That's kind of cool. You find no regular babies and all too. Oh, okay, so they were scanning in case of the dating Negan thing after she blew up, and then they're like, okay, Yeah, exactly. Because like if he did plan the explosive stuff, then he didn't really need to like say all those like threatening um like I'll kill you if you do this, you do that, yada yada yada. Because then they'll die if they betray you, so you don't even need to say that. It'll just happen. So it's like, are you scared? It's so weird seeing Ayoma locked up like he's some bad guy, bro. Like Ayoma, the goofiest nigga in class, bro. Locked up like he's some like impel down level 6 criminal, bro. Like it's Ayoma, bro. They just slap him a couple times. Like you won't find many friends in life that'll stick up for you like that. What do you fear? All for himself. Yes, I'm also scared. That could never sparkle and shine as they do. Oh, that's nothing to be scared of, bruh. They, the more they express their faith in me, the more I lose faith in myself. I mean, I don't hate that line, even if even if I can take the hand they offer. If I find myself face to face offer one, who's to say I wouldn't make the same terrible choice all over again? That is what I fear. I want to leave all behind. I want to drop out the one touch by life. Where I can wait for death to take me. Damn! Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't like kids talking like this, bro. What? Nigga just want to die, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't need that. I don't need that. Chill, bro. Chill, chill. Like, I thought, he would say something like, just go somewhere. Just, I don't want to do this hero shit no more. He said he just want to die. I'm like, man, need a little help. Like, he's our but say the right words. You may be given leniency, but your sins will be with you forever. Once this war is over, you may no longer have a home at UA. Those friends of yours like to sugarcoat things, but I'll tell it to you straight. Okay, what's he about to say? I'll have to rip out that fear that's taken root in him by force. You will fight. It's the only thing you can do. Okay, I mean, I don't know what I really expected, but alright, that's pretty good. I know all is lost unless we win this fight. I know that. To achieve victory, I must not be a pawn for our side. Ah, be a pawn. He knows, but no, no, not a pawn, bro. A friend. Yeah, just like them as their equal. Maybe we're no different than All for One. Oh, bro, you don't gotta say that. You are definitely different than All for One. Like, I get what he means though, but I just hate those lines when people would like to equate themselves as like the villain when you know that's not the case. But that's definitely the case when it comes to how we intend to use you. Okay, yeah, he was specific with it. All right, shout out Izawa then. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. Because most people would just use it like generally. Like, we may be no different than like the villain here, but yada yada yada. But he said, nah, with how we gonna use you like he used you, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. He used you for info to, trick us, yada yada. And we gonna use you the same way. Fuck it. Like, alright. That said, I won't allow you to slink off, hunted by those sins, and die in a pathetic quiet death. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't. Not as long as I'm a hero course teacher and you're my student. Because I'm so cool, bro. I still have no intention of expelling you because none of the lessons I teach my students are about living a life burdened by you. It's a shame that's because you feel you will not talk about it. Oh, Korigiri, bro. Izawa, no, bro. How high y'all got Izawa on your like list? I mean, he's for sure top 10. 5? Izawa that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. He cool. We will protect you, I guarantee it. Stick with them and you'll be okay. Yo, y'all know you do know you're talking about AFO, right? Like you can really guarantee someone be okay against AFO. Like, I mean, all right, I respect the confidence, but what can a single miscreant like me even accomplish? Of course, he's still scared. Anyone would be. You're not the only one I'm putting on this path, which is why, hey, wait, Wills. It's time. Let's go. That path, right, is when we'll walk together. Shinso. Interesting. We bringing everyone back, huh? And Shinso hanging on the bottom like he's Spider Man or something. Nice. Yeah, I like Shinso, man. Shinso was The fact that he was given, because like honestly, that was a real cool thing Horikoshi did with Shinso when he was like the whole fact that Shinso was like fucking brainwashed. You know, what I'm saying? That's such a villain ass quirk. And Shinso's like, no, I'm a hero. I want to be a hero, bro. Like, yeah, I got a villain quirk, but like, I want to be a hero. Like the fuck, I can't be one. And then he can even pass the test because it just that was cool. Like the whole idea behind Shinso's character is pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. All right, now we start in. All right, so wait, 340. Decent chap. You know, people. I mean, people were saying the chap was like, bad and trash or whatever. But I mean, it was fine. You know, like they took a while literally to just to say we want to separate the League of Villains. That definitely could have been a bit shorter. I don't think we needed that many pages just to say let's separate and beat these guys. You know, but yeah, then the Oma thing. Yeah, he's always had a good talk with him. Like it was fine. Yeah, really emphasized. It's always like good points, especially with how he feels about his class. Like this emphasized that a lot, so that was just good for his character. And of course, now we have Shinso in the mix as well, as long as with Aoma. So yeah, I do wonder. Oh yeah, cause Aoma that can definitely get those guys to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like say words. And as soon as that happens, Shinso, yes sir. Ooh, Shinso also has the voice changer thing, so he can change his voice to Aoma's voice and have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, all right. So now we start at 341. Toga, all right, she looking. I know some weird niggas out there probably into that. Demon down. Oh, there's a Toga chapter. I'm guessing. Get lost for having your 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 fault for having her. Vampire Demon's Lair. What is this Toga's old house? And they graffitied it. And they talk about her mom. That's like, it's your fault for giving birth to her, bro. I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions right now, but we did our best, but nothing worked. That girl is demonic. Yeah, that's probably her. Yeah. Damn. Killer. You'll pay. Just stop it already. No one will ever accept you the way you are. It's very fucking hard to accept Toga. I will admit that. You know what I'm saying? Just give her to the villains, bro. They go do something with her, bro. You can't just live as you please all the time. No one can. Miko's face is too scary. Oh, scary. Be judged by. Be judged. Pay with your lives. Did it just kill her parents? Like what the hell? Just restrain yourself for once. Okay, yeah, she was just like sucking people's blood. So, oh yeah, vampire, of course. That's where. So I was wondering why they kept fucking saying that. We're telling you this for your own good. Is this her room? Idiot vampire. How did they get inside her room and they're spray painting it, bro? Like I thought you just spray painting like the outside fence. They're literally inside spray painting shit. Vampire demon. Be a little birdie chapter. Treat you so cute. In the PK, those nipples when she smells so lovely. Every night I dream of a dancer red. Sparrow. It did the tap dance on my tongue. Sooner or later, responsibly open. And dances a jig inside me. Stains me red all over, making me oh so cute. Cute? Such a pleasant dream makes me so happy. Bro, Toga is so twisted. Like, honestly, the concept behind her villain character is really good because she's not someone you could just change. You know, it's like she is that way due to like her power and like just her personality. Like, those two mixed together, like, yeah, it's just that's just how she is. You can't really like change that. You can't really like talk her out of like no, be good because she's gonna suck someone's blood eventually. She going like that's just how it is. So it's like this is someone you're like yeah, they're a villain. You know, like they're gonna kind of stay on this side, and then it's just now like how they act as a villain that like can push the character or not. But I like when Hori gets in his bag with like the villain characters. You know, because I think his villain bag is pretty good and then we'll get another chapter of just one of the villain characters because we will never get shit like this with a hero character. It's just not gonna happen. Going back to the old house, yeah, Toga the Terrible. People are so petty, bro. Surrender, die. Scum family, bro. Yeah, yeah. Threw it all away. She's kind of hurt, isn't she? Never knew you actually had a heart in a job. But even you can get kind of emotional. I'm just curious about my old house. That's all. Toga, I know. Hori had to confirm that it's her old house, but I mean, it was pretty obvious. It's really normal. Sure, you're ready for what's coming. That might be a me. Let me test that now. Good. Whether you work kind of smiling, the sun will come up tomorrow. So what's that say? Let's smile, Kimiko Toga. Wait. Is it because we don't have Twice anymore that now Dabby's being the one to kind of have these combos with Toga? Because, like, this is Twice's job. Twice's job is to have these kind of talks with Toga. It's never really Dabby. Maybe I'm wrong. Not saying that they don't talk, but, like, these kind of talks where, like, they really talk about, like, emotions and, like, let's smile. The sun's gonna come out eventually. Let's just, like, kind of like a twisted way of, like, getting pumped up for the mission. That's usually Twice's thing. Like, Twice and Toga, like, they usually have that. But since Twice ain't here no more, someone has to do it. So that'd be just like interesting. Yeah, because like I said, I don't really expect like Dappy was kind of even like in the League of Villains, he was like the lone wolf that like he kind of just did shit himself. Like he went solo. He didn't really like have heart to heart with like the uh other members. But yeah, all right, you sure for it? Whether we're crying or smiling, the sun will come out tomorrow. So as I say, let's smile. I like that. Let's smile, Himiko Toga. Like that has a good line. Let's smile. Smiling is why we live our lives. Oh, he just burned down the house. Oh, and he burned down the memories with the house. Oh my God, the symbolism. Origochi did it again, bro. Oh my God, bro. Burn down the evil memories. You get you get us caught, Toya. But that's awfully kind of you. Cause society don't got the juice to take us down right now. And it's not kindness so much as me twisting the knife and endeavor so you'll be able to use it, when you transform. No way, bro. Morikoshi. Nah, see, I was memeing before with that whole fucking symbolism shit, but like, that's insane. They saved Sad Man's parade? Dude, Hori's fucking insane. If the person's someone close to your heart, you'll be able to use their quirk by drinking their blood. Before Makia whisked us away, I made sure to grab the original body's blood. Twice his blood, that is. We will help that sad parade to keep marching, and the ones having the last laugh, that'll be us. Dude! Oh my God. This is like the best fucking twist I've seen in the past few chapters, bro. What the hell? And we all know Twice was mad close to Toga, bro. Like, that's working. And even that panel of Toga just looking at the blood, it was so good, bro. Wow. Okay, see, I was telling y'all that, like, there was one of these chapters, I'm pretty sure it's 341, that people say, yeah, it was really good. It's definitely 341, nigga. What? See, I told you, these villain chapters, bro. There's something about the villain chapters, man. No, I'm so gassed. Sad Man's Parade. Nah, all men of them, they're not expecting this shit, bro. Let's go, son. Okay. That'll be us. Shigaraki, you good? No way, Spinner just said you good. Alright, Spinner. Now, who is this? Ew. Worry not, tomorrow's recovering well. I see conquers the quirk doomsday theory. He's to Shigaraki. Why, yes, of course. Spinner. Heteromorphs. Heteromorphs. That's not people multi quirks, right? Or fuse quirks. Mad, I don't know what that is. Or is it people that have quirks that twist their bodies. Like, wait, hopefully they explain it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bodies. The spinner some messiah to the heteromorphs. I mean, I guess he's the one with the most clout, so like naturally, it would be like League of Villains. They look at like the like roster, and then they see uh heteromorph. They're like, oh snap, one of us, and then they just follow him. Versus Shigaraki. It's still weird that he's so into Shigaraki because like what was it, 149, 160, the chapter where he was driving the car, like, and then they went to capture overhaul. Like he was really doubting and questioning Shigaraki a lot. But you could say, oh, he did that because of love. Yeah. Anyway, I'm completely fine with Spinner being like Shigaraki's number one, whatever, because that gives him a role. You know, that gives him like a direction to his character I could expect moving forward. So like I'm happy with it. It just kind of came out of, it just wasn't like as fluid as it could be. But yeah, the fact that Spinner's some like it's weird. Hori's trying so hard to make Spinner like important, and it's working. It's working. Spinner was even the narrator for MVA, so it's like it like Spinner's that character that like, or like that player where it's like you're wondering why they're getting so much PT. You're just like, dude, like, you don't even hoop like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you the coach's son? Like, why are you getting so much PT? Because it's like, I'm seeing Spinner's getting all these roles when he's not really, doing much. I'm just like, why? Why Spinner? Why? Anyway, like I said, he's doing his thing. So, whoa! Wait. And know this, Gucci, everyone can be somebody's hero. Wait, hold on. Oh, bruh. When was the last time Hori dropped the chat like this? No, I'm not even gonna like. This was solid, like dead ass, like in 18 pages, doing all this in 18. Yes, like this is yes, like the whole Toga shit. Like we getting more on like we even saw Toga's like you know do it all the way. Like she was low key hurt. She was like, damn, like, and then Dabby came in. We had the Dabby Toga, a little heart to heart, burned it all away. Let's keep smiling, Toga, and then hit us with the twist. Sad parade. Is it sad parade? Yeah, sad parade. Gonna keep marching, man. Like you can definitely use that quirk. Yeah, especially if Ochako qualifies. Twice gonna qualify, no joke. And then now we have Spinner getting this role of no. What makes the chapter fire too is because 340 was talking like was saying, oh, we have to separate him, we have to separate him, we have to separate him. 341 was saying, bruh, separating these niggas will be one of the hardest things to do. Because first off, Spinner apparently commands all the heteromorphs. And keep in mind, heteromorphs are genetically, I won't say superior, but like they don't have human like skin. Like they have different shit. And usually our like human skin is usually like the lowest of like the, if you had a like power scale, like just skin, like the human body type is always like the worst. And then you have lizard skin and slimy skin, and they're all better because they can all do some weird shit that human skin can do. And Spinner, they're all looking at Spinner. They're like, yo, Spinner, give us some orders, bro. We gonna, what, you want us to spin around? Like, we gonna, we gonna run down anyone. Walk them down, like, you get the orders, bro. We got it. So Spinner commands so many people, and they're all heteromorphs. So it's like, they all got base stats that are pretty fucking high. And a good amount of them was lockdown and Tartarus, right? Yeah, he said the escape convicts are one matters, but the common riders from the streets, alright, they're common riders, but it's still manpower, free manpower. And then we have Toga and Dabby with Sad Sad Parade. You know how much numbers that fucking is, bro? Whew. So they can still duplicate Chicky. And also, dude, the potential. And I love it because these are the villains. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the Hori enters his villain bag, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Wow. I'm excited. This is good, bro. This is really good. I like this. Fridays why we live our lives. I'm still geeked out. How is Dabby geeky? I don't even like Dabby like that, bro. What? He warmed up on me. I like this Dabby, bro. I mean, sure, the Dabby's cool too, but it's like I'm liking these guys, man. This was a really good chapter, bro. I like it. I like it. Well, guys, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Check the description for that. Like, comment, subscribe to support the channel on my Patreon. Right there. Yeah, follow my Patreon. From early access to videos, just like this one, best content you ever seen in your life. Again, check the description. Twitter is there, Discord server is there, main channel link is there, and of course my Patreon, as I mentioned earlier, is there as well. Thank you again for watching this video, and catch y'all later. Peace.